Welcome back, hunters and survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So, last episode we talked a little bit about the Giganox, his kind of role, and the little bit of clashing between Khezu and Giganox fans. I admit I'm more in the Giganox camp than the Khezu. I will give Khezu, it's a creepier monster, but I still got to admit, I think Giganox is a much more engaging fight than Khezu really ever is. And one of the things about Giganox 2 is that kind of speed of him flipping was low rank. As you go higher in ranks, I think he does actually get faster with how he flips, flops, and goes all around. It kind of likens me to almost like some of those horror movie tropes where you run and the monster's right there, and you turn around, the monster's right there, and it's like that kind of back and forth with it. But yeah, I will give Khezu, it's much creepier. It has more of that spooky skin crawling thing to it. But Giganox, I still have to give, is just better for more thematic armor, and I mean the enrage is also really good, and just the fight itself does feel a little more engaging. I just want to check the quest info on this one. Egad, I'd heard rumors of Rathian signs, but I never thought they'd be true. That thing's way tough for my blood. Any warriors with their swords out there, I beseech you, save our village. Well, that's simple enough. And we do have everything stocked up, so we're going to take a look at Rathian back in her 3rd generation iteration. Okay, put that away. Get a few goodies out of the box. Oh, that's right. This will be kind of the first monster that I think... Well, no, Royal Ludroth was kind of weak to Thunder too. But actually, there's not really a monster that gives you access to Thunder Element until the Gaiacris in this generation is there. Giganox will, I think, has... I don't know if Giganox actually gives you a light bowgun that has capabilities of thunder or not. It doesn't have rapid fire thunder, but maybe it's like a thunder element? That's really interesting now, because, I mean, you got access to fire through Kurapeko, water through Royal Ludroth, ice through Lagombi, but nothing really with thunder element. And there's Rathian enjoying a bit of a snack. Well, I guess she's taken off from here, isn't she? Okay, I gotta figure out where she might have flown off to. I mean, yeah, the Apnoth is running off, but so we can't really use the little trick of the herbivores getting antsy in the connecting zones. Oh, there she be. No, that's kind of a evil gaze, isn't it? You go, Cha-Cha. Smack her in the face with a boomerang. And get yourself run over a few times, why not? And it didn't take her long before she started doing her backflip, does it? Every generation Rathian loves her backflips. Nope. And there's a wing break, which is nice. Ooh, that was a close one. Almost got smacked right by her leg there. Yep, that must be the other wing. Yep. Still, I gotta get the timing down. There's probably, well, I know there are not item frames, iframes with the dodges all the way back here. It's just kind of remembering the timing of them. Ow. That certainly was not smart. Oh, there goes her head. Yeah, so this is probably one of Rathian's least attractive iterations. I mean, basically gave her like a bob cut to her head now. Ooh, might have missed that. One thing I'm surprised at is how, like, evil her glare is. Like, I think it has to be the orange of her eyes, just kind of couple in for such an angry and devilish look to her. I can't remember if she does the, like, triple charge or not, or I know, as a few people have been saying it, the, fitness grand pacer test? She at least hasn't done it yet, where it's just like the charge after charge after charge. I don't know if that was included this generation, or was a later one. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, there's the charge. Although out of stamina, so she does kind of run to her end there. Okay, so she is taken off. We're going to heal up a little bit. I think she's going to go down to 3 or 2. She hunts the Aptonoth, so she's going to go for whichever one has those in there. So it does look like it'll be 3. Oh yeah, there they are down there. You know what? I'm just going to handle the mealinks, so they're not a problem. Oh, and she did drop a shiny, which is nice. The 3rd generation was actually the first generation Monster Hunter to include stuff like monsters actually hunting small monsters and the entire stamina system as well. I mean, as much as I'd like to wail in on her, I kind of just want to get the shinies in case there's any materials we can get. Which might not have been smart considering she is angry. Okay, yeah, there's the Grand Pacer test. 2 and number 3 coming on in. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. That was also her first kind of multi-blast fire as well. She never had that in previous generations, I don't think. Oh, yeah, she's pretty sore, so she's going to be heading off. Oh, shoot. A little too low to get her. So she'll probably be flying her way up to Area 8, but we'll stop in 7 first. The old games, as much as the wyverns can fly, they still had, like, these little patterns where they had to go spot to spot to spot before they got their destination. A little weird, but, I mean, it's not actually that bad. And as different as it is, like, coming back to the games with the loading screens, I still don't mind them that much. It might be because I've sort of, like, raised on them, or raised through that system. But I find they're like a nice little breather to give you a moment's breath to resituate, and then once you're loaded in, right back in, and find a clearer head. No, shoot, missed on that one. Yeah, stopped your fireball. Uh-oh, she did not like that. I thought I got out of that. Little late for that, but I guess thanks, Cha-Cha. Like, at least it remembered to try. That's the big thing, is the Palicos in World don't even bother remembering to try, it feels like. It's like 1 in 5 chances for them to do something helpful, and they don't really. Ooh. That'll take her down. Managed to get the airborne strike on her. So let's carve her up, see what we get. I don't know how much we'll need for her heavy bowgun, and it is a bit more of a unique heavy bowgun because it is a sniper rifle, really. There we go. There's all of those. Now, I'm racking my brain a little bit here, because I'm trying to remember if there's a certain monster in the game or not. I think it was introduced in Portable 3rd, but I don't know if it's actually in, like, 3 Ultimates. And that, I think, is the Brute Tigrex and Tigrex. I can't remember if... I feel like Tigrex isn't in the game, but I could have sworn that Brute Tigrex was one that came in 3rd gen. Because I could have sworn it was one you would fight sort of in the sandy plains. But now I can't know for sure. Was it? Well, we'll take all these materials back. I'll have to actually look that up, because that is really bugging me now. I feel like it actually wasn't, so maybe it was... But I swear it was a Portable 3rd inclusion. I definitely gotta look up and see. Like, that bugs me a little bit. Oh, I'm guessing that was enough to get the next urgent quest, considering everybody is now in yellow, so I guess we'll start with the chief. Well, here we are again, kid. The Gaiacris has surfaced again, and this time's headed right for us. Ah, who am I kidding? It's headed right for you, and boy is it mad. Guess it took that last stomp and you gave it personal. The good news is, you're evenly matched so far as I can tell. All you need to win this one is a little confidence. Oh, being armed to the teeth would help too. Mosey on over the quest counter when you're ready. I'm rooting for you, kid. You took the beast before, you can take it again. And Cha-Cha. Oga, new mask idea just pop into Cha-Cha's head like Sparkalaka. Cha-Cha fired up a Lampa for epic shock attack of Lagaiacris. Cha-Cha brainstorm mask confused soul with fire and fortitude. Okay, Cha-Cha worked up now, must take shock a shower. Leave mask plans with build Chief Cha-Child Jr. May have seen. Forget shock shower, wanted to check. Now, it did get us a Rathian scale, so that was kind of helpful. Okay. Junior, starting to get busy, aren't we? Lagaiacris is here, and the final showdown approaches. Time for you to hear a few important things from Junior, I mean me, so listen up. First, Rathian's appeared in the woods. She's trying to build a nest, apparently. Always check the forecast if you're entering the woods. Now, Rathians might appear even if you're not on a quest. Second, miniature friend, what's his name, Chi-Chi, brought me another set of mask plans. This one sounds pretty interesting, actually. I'll make it if you get me the materials. Check the requests, and last but not least, story from back in the day when the Lagaiacris attacked us on our boat. The Lagaiacris has its limits, you see. When it rages, it'll get tired and try to rest on shore. That's your chance. Now, no pressure or anything, but the fate of this village is riding on your abilities. Hope you don't mess it up. So, what is Cha-Cha's? Oh, the lamp mask, that's right. I think it's basically like a genie lamp, if I remember right, but we can always handle that later. Let's see the heavy bowgun. There we go, the Queen's Longfire. Sniper rifle. I'm actually not sure if it's in World or not. It might be. So what do we need for that one? More shells and a couple of venom glands from Giganox. So we actually will have a couple of hunts to go on. As for the armor, I think this was actually... Yeah, this is the old Rathian Gunner set was kind of a nice one. Like, the Blade Master, I think everybody kind of recognizes thanks to it being one of the featured armors in... I think it's the free Ultimate opening, actually. You actually get to see, like, the process of them slowly building up the armor and then the hunter donning it to go out on a hunt. But I do remember the Rathian... I don't have materials again, darn it. Like, one of the neat things, again, about the Gunners was they get this asymmetrical thing for the gloves, where it basically looks like a guard for your left one that would be out in front of you holding the bowgun forward. A lot of the monsters have something neat like that, and Rathian is one that has it too. It's just I don't have the armor opened up for you to see. But that gives me a lot of things to be working on. Oh, I will check this, though. Okay, we'll send the crown back, and then we just gotta sell the egg for a little bit. And I gotta restock on our ammo. Oh, and then we'll talk to Aisha, and then just have that kind of sorted out. So I will have quite a bit of farming to do on my own just to get us kind of outfitted, because I do want to go after Lagaiacris with a bit of a different armor. I think what I'll do is actually make the Giganox set, because the Giganox armor has very good thunder resistance. It actually is kind of like a rubber hide it has, so that's kind of how it plays into giving you good thunder resistance. So we'll just have Aisha give us her little rundown, and I think we'll end this episode right there. A nice short little one for today. Congrats on the Rathian hunt. So, I've got some news for you, Hunter. Try not to wet your pants or anything, but your buddy Lagiacrus has been spotted again. Oddly enough, it's angry. All the eyewitness reported have headed straight for Moga Village. Uh-oh. The good news is you get your wish. Now you can kill that sucker dead. You are going to kill it dead, right? Just because, you know, it might destroy the village if you don't. No pressure. You can do it. Rah-rah and all that. Yeah, so that's a new urgent. Again, I'll probably work on some of these in my spare time. Oh, Royal Rumble. Oh, capture. Okay. Well, that'll be kind of helpful. I'll work those on my spare time, try to get us up, and then maybe we'll see what we'll go after Lagiacrus with. Maybe next time you see the Hunter, it'll be full Giganox set with the Rathian heavy bowgun. But for now, we will leave things here, so thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or armor requests you would like to see in the game, leave them right down below. I'll try to respond as soon as I can to you and let you know and answer any questions that come up. Until I see you all next episode, though, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.